What's going on, guys? Appreciate you coming back for another video, man. You know, finally, we don't have to talk about the process of buying ABK anymore. That's over. Microsoft and Xbox took everything to courts and they defeated the FTC, the CMA. They got everyone to bend the knee. So, we always wondered what would happen afterwards, but because we were talking about that so long, that it was one of those scenarios where it's like, when's this actually gonna happen? Is this ever gonna happen? Are we just gonna be stuck in this loop known as buying ABK forever? I'm back with you guys some information. I've actually started seeing them moving using the IPs of Blizzard already. They ain't even owned the company for more than 2 weeks and they already using it. What am I talking about? Let's jump over here to Twitter. As you can see, this is Microsoft Rewards. Now, let me explain to you guys real quick what Microsoft Rewards are for the people that don't know. So, Game Pass has stuff that you can get Microsoft Rewards for. You can do stuff with Bing. They pretty much let you accumulate this score off of all of these different things that they own, such as, a search engine, such as Game Pass. I don't know if they still do it with the search engine because I don't really use Bing, but you can use all these platforms and you can pretty much do nothing when it comes to games. You don't have to pay for anything if you continue to use these other scenarios or these other, business ventures that Microsoft has went over. And Game Pass is one of them. I got like 4,000, 3,000 points, and that's not a lot off of just playing Game Pass games when I do come across them. So let's jump back over here. So pretty much what this is the screen that you go to it's like, yo, I got these points. I want to spend these points. So what's interesting is Diablo 4 is part of these points. I think that's hilarious. Now, if you look right here, Diablo 4 times 2 tier skips, you can buy that for 1,700 points. Bam. Off of just doing the stuff you're already doing. Like right now, I could buy a ×2 on Diablo season if I wanted to. Now, if you notice, if you click, there's actually more. There's a Diablo 4 premium pass, which I don't have that. So it looks like I have 3,400 points. I think I spent some points like 6 months ago. And I know people that's got hundreds of thousands of these points just laying around. For 9,000, they give you the battle pass. Bam. And then for Diablo 4 accelerated battle pass, so that's pretty much the one where either you get double XP through the whole pass or they start you already a certain amount into the battle pass. That's 2,250. So, I think you get these 2 skins and you get plus 20. So that's what it was essentially saying. 2,200, and a lot of people have a good amount of these points just laying around from just playing their games. Some people have switched to the Bing search engine to make this a little bit easier. It's very interesting to see who has used this and how many people have been able to utilize these points. And now, not only do you have all these other things that you can do, such as, get a subscription to Game Pass, such as get, currency in Xbox Live, you can also get Diablo stuff. And I don't think it's going to end there. I think you're going to eventually see Overwatch on this, maybe even WoW subscriptions. It's interesting to see the fun ways and the ways that they're going to use the IPs of Blizzard, Activision, and King to get in the. Maybe they put Candy Crush stuff in here. I don't know. It's an interesting thing to see. It's like I told people, there's multiple ways you can make money. It's not Game Pass 2. Why do you think they're encouraging people to do here? Because they want people to use stuff like Bing. They want people to use stuff like Game Pass. And when you give people a little bit of rewards for doing that, you would be surprised on how much people would actually go out of the way to do stuff like that. There's another quick little story we're going to talk about today. What is that? Apparently, Xbox has outsold the PlayStation in Japan again. Now, I know a lot of people don't see like this is a big deal. In the grand scheme of things, it probably isn't a big deal. So as you can see, Xbox Series S and X is 3,300 for last week, and the PS5 is 2,900. So they didn't beat them by too much. Now I have seen sometimes where, PlayStation was beat by a couple thousand by Xbox. According to, they sell in Japan, they have beat them a couple times in the past when it comes to Japan sales. The reason I feel like this is relevant news to talk about in any way, shape, or form is because Xbox is doing so bad in Japan. What does that mean, PlayStation? Sometimes PlayStation does really good when they drop like a Final Fantasy or something. But for a lot of the times, I wouldn't say that they're neck and neck. But the only real console that's being played in Japan is the Nintendo Switch. And the fact that Xbox has been able to get enough good graces with Japanese gamers where they can at least, and I'm just saying at least, win a couple NPDs over their competition, such as PlayStation. Let's be real here, guys, and you guys know I'm right. Put in the comment section if I'm right. There is no reason for Xbox to lose a territory in Japan. I mean, for PlayStation to lose a territory in Japan over Xbox. You guys know I'm right on that. How do you lose a week, a day to something like Xbox in your own home country when Xbox is looked at such a negative brand, especially in Japan? Kind of makes me think that even Japan gamers don't really mess with PlayStation. I don't think this 3,300 is a big. I mean, it's 3,300 increased in a region in a country that they've never really done good on. I've made a couple videos on how they can do better in the Japan part of the world. It's just interesting to see how things are going. And I think that with everything said and done, Xbox is going to be able to crack into Japan a lot more than they are now because, they're trying to go more into the mobile market. They're trying to bring more of these successful JRPGs into Game Pass. And I think that's probably why you're seeing a lot more growth here. They're spending more money over there. They're doing everything they can, but I do think until they have, games that are only on Xbox that people have to actually go out and get one, you're not going to really see huge jumps. And I do think that's coming. I don't think that they're never going to make exclusive Xbox Japanese games. I just think it's going to be, it wasn't high on the to-do list, but I think we're getting closer to it being the priority at this point. We've said on this channel multiple times that the ace thing that Xbox can do, obviously, is purchase Sega and, maybe make something like Persona an Xbox exclusive, because that would be a huge game to be at, not only in Game Pass, but as an exclusive as well. And I think that's really important. Tell me in the comment section if you guys think, even if they bought Sega, do you think they would make Persona an exclusive? I'm very curious on that. But, that's it for the video, you guys. I think this is good. I think Xbox is in a shroud of negative news right now when it comes to PlayStation. And they just sitting over there like, oh, we're gonna let you really simmer down. We're gonna let you have all the time, all the stage space. We're gonna let you have it all. Because it does feel like Xbox is prepping for something. But yeah, put in the comment section below what you guys think about this. Do you think when it comes to, our first topic with the rewards, do you think Diablo is in any way, shape, or form a really good game to incentivize people to use their Microsoft rewards on? And, when it comes to Japan, do you think it's a big deal that Xbox beats PlayStation over there when it comes to NPDs any week? I think that's crazy. But put in the comment section below what you guys think. And until next time, this is Gaming Addict. I'm out of here. Peace. I cannot believe Xbox beat PlayStation any day of the week.